be saving more. I know that was the auto save right there. Alright, so we need the rehydration solution for that very, very dry Doma boy. I think we gotta break the news to Nikolai about his wife. This is gonna... It's not gonna be easy.
Yes, well, I keep looking for Anna. Will you help me find her? She's missing. Anna has been gone for a long time. I have been looking for her for so very long. I do not know what has become of my Anna.
Hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but you have a ghost wife, pal.
You start to tell the old man about the ghost you met in the forest.
Anna? You have seen Anna?
You explain that you saw her ghost in the forest.
Anna is in the forest? Where is she? I must go to her.
I don't think it's a good idea, Nikolai.
You tell Nikolai where you saw Anna, and try to explain that she is dead.
Thank you. I cannot thank you enough for finding my Anna. I will go to her now. I will help her find her way home. Thank you again.
Never occurred to you to search anywhere but this one screen, Nikolai? I'm sure he did when he was younger, but you know how it goes. Well, I can't help but feel partially responsible if something happens to Nikolai.
Nikolai has disappeared from his home. The last time I saw him, he said something about finding Anna. I fear he is dead.
Yeah, that's kind of my fault.
You tell about Anna's ghost and Nikolai.
Idiot.
So that is why he was excited about Anna. He has gone to her, I guess. Maybe they will be together again. It's nice to believe so.
Took that pretty well, considering the old man's probably about to get eaten by a necrotar. Probably as we speak.
Nikolai has not been seen in some time. He seemed so happy.
I guess 1 minute counts as some time.
He really thought he was going to see Anna. Perhaps he did.
Oh. Maybe he will.
There was some talk of werewolves again when the townfolk realized that Nikolai was gone. But I stopped it.
Man, word travels fast here.
There will be no more of that here if I can help it.
That's Olga for you. Alright, well, I gotta see the doctor about a rehydration potion. I'm gonna get this skill down. Again, make this as easy as possible. I don't have the rhythm, but I got the notes. The fluid!
You're just in time to witness a magnificent scientific experiment. I have managed to harness the very primal force of lightning at my beck and call. Now I shall use it to create life itself. Watch this.
And Dr. Cranium dies.
That was not quite the experimental result I expected. But never mind that. It is merely a momentary setback in the annals of science. I shall readjust the magnetic electrical stimulation system and try again another day.
The mess. Alright.
I am convinced that the primal force of life is electrical in nature.
Alright, wait, where is it?
Understand.
We've talked about this. Experimentation.
Here you are.
Yeah, give me some extra.
Here
There you go. Elements, pizza. We've talked about all this. I need... Maybe he's not ready to give it to me just yet.
And
works. Yeah, that was the reason for the population explosion. Alright, can I tell him a bit about my adventures? Yeah, Spielberg. I was the guy.
Him about your first adventures in the Spielberg Valley. He seems vaguely interested in your tales of the Baron and his children, but his eyes positively light up when you mention the Antwerp.
So you are the Spielberg hero.
Yeah, and my dad.
I went there on an Antwerp gathering expedition a few months ago. The people there are still talking about your adventures.
Hell yeah, as well they
You
should.
continue by telling Dr. Cranium of your encounters with
This
the
is where he
eccentric
says
wizard
poppycock.
Erasmus, the deadly kobold magic user, and the
Poppycock.
ogress Baba Yaga.
Turned her into a frog? Oh, such poppycock. There is a perfectly straightforward scientific explanation for all of those events. There is no such thing as magic.
Should I show him my spell book? Alright, yeah, we might not be ready. Wonder if I come back in.
Perhaps I should wait a day or two.
Yeah. Frankie. See if we go back in, if we get any new dialogue options.
Most of the townspeople here live their lives in constant fear and ignorance. My dream is that someday to...
Fair enough. Oh, now we can go right on to Spielberg. Sure.
You tell Dr. Cranium about your first adventures in the Spielberg Valley.
It would have been cool to see Cranium mentioned at Science Island in Silmaria, I agree.
Light up when you mention the Antwerp.
Ah, so you...
Wait.
You continue by...
Turned...
I was talking... Oh, it was Spielberg again. I don't know why I read that as Shapir. So we got nothing new, Doc? You can't give me any, alright. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, I'm thinking this warm water is not going to be enough for the Antwerp. Not Antwerp. Domovoy. I don't know, let's just try the symbol, right? We can go right in, that's fine.
Bad place. Very bad place.
He was doing the
Sorry.
Mordavian,
Sorry.
what, the dancing syndrome or whatever that Doc referred to it as. All right, fine. Well, I'm at least gonna do leg day.
You walk...
Magic is sufficiently advanced science.
You pick up...
Well said.
Your leg...
Also need to hit up Cranium every day to get lots of potions. Seeing as I'm super, super weak.
There's only a certain amount...
Alright, what else can we do today? We have stuff to do at night, obviously, but in the meantime... What shall we do with our day? Should probably try getting our lock picking up a bit more over at the crypt. We're gonna need to get in there eventually. I'm sure we'll come by the key in some honest way, but you know. There's a tree we can climb somewhere? Wait, how did you beat me here, Igor? What?
You greet Igor.
Looks up at me.
You...
How'd you beat me here? Can I have the key?
Oh, Igor got key to crypt. Igor keep key to crypt.
Yeah, so much for
No disturb crypt. Not nice.
that. Alright, Muppet.
Grave hole in ground. Put person in when dead.
Yeah, you did a real great job with the crypt over there on the right. Corpse
This
fell on
cemetery.
me.
This where dead people buried. Igor buried them.
Obvious question is why you open crypts, Thiefy Jr.
Me, Igor. You weird stranger.
You say that now. We'll be fast friends someday.
Great Scott, that rotting corpse...
Question that time is why didn't I do a better job pushing that thing up against the side? Fine. Oh, can I pick this lock with him there? Oh, he's not here now. He just fixed that the day before. It's already messed up again. Oh, we got it! Nice! Sweet!
You were in a dark, dank crypt, filled with bas-relief figures of long-departed knights and statues of the Grim Reaper. Stairs lead back up to the entrance. A brightly colored copy of the Borgov crest adorns part of the floor.
Kermit the Frog, the Gravedigger.
The stone feels as cold as death.
Ugh.
There is a brightly colored version of the crest of the Borgovs.
Borgovs.
A few of the crystals that form the crest seem to be loose.
Borgovs. As in blue, orange, red, green, orange, violet? Another key for the ring.
Spelling out the name Borgov in colors has caused a secret compartment to open in the crest. Inside is a small key which you add to your keyring.
Fantastic. Let's try it, say, over here.
The small key from the crest opens a lock in the relief. You open the coffin lid to reveal a dark passageway leading deep into the mountainside.
Where will this lead us? Oh, that's
After following
loud.
the dark passage for several minutes, you come out into a castle chamber. The bookcase closes behind you, and there is no obvious way to open it again.
I'll find a way. About right here, because I'm not ready for all this.
Reach up to put the candle back. It's a fake candle. When you move it, a secret passage opens up behind the bookshelf.
Interesting.
You don't see anything unusual about this coffin?
Okay. Let's take a peek at some of these other ones.
You don't see anything unusual.
Alright. Try this one over here.
Watch out, it's a trap!
Alright. So, is that only at night?
Watch out, it's a trap!
Oh, yeah. There was a giant sickle which came down there.
You don't see anything
Scythe.
That did... This...
Alright. Let's just leave.
You can just barely see the door through which you entered in the gloom. It's closed tightly.
Oh.
The door will not budge.
Well, when in doubt, shake the Grim Reaper's hand?
As you shake hands with the Grim Reaper statue, the door at the top of the stairs opens. You quickly make your escape from the deadly crypt.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure we're ready to explore the castle, but look at us! Getting in and out of the castle like it's nothing. Alright, Brando. Let's head ourselves... No! He didn't even give me a chance to answer Azulka. Trying to think if there's anything else worth it for us to do right now.
These bushes look as though someone planted them here deliberately. The bush won't budge. It's almost as if it were welded to the spot by magic.
This is where having a handful of spells comes in handy. Detect magic, open, calm, flame, fetch, force bolt, lightning bolt, zap. How about that?
An enchantment has been placed on the hedge to the west.
We can open. There we go. Handy. I don't know why, but we can just... I don't know why Thiefy...
You don't want to go redoing Baba Yaga's exterior decoration now, do you?
That's her hut.
There's a
the
strange
hut of
looking
Brown.
hut at the top of the cliff. Well, it's not so much a hut that's strange, but the fact it's perched on a pair of giant chicken legs.
That's not strange if you played Quest for Glory 1, which Thiefy J has. TMJ. Got an auto save for this. Let's head on up.
Go back or face thy doom.
I know you.
Hey, wait a second. Don't I know you from somewhere? Yeah, you're the guy that turned Baba Yaga into a frog.
Yeah.
So what are you doing here? Trying out for the part of soup du jour or auditioning for the main course?
Anybody's guess.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Okay, that looks pretty bad. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah. Good to see me again, I know. So what do you want?
Thief sign?
You wriggle into the thief sign position.
Oh, so Baba Yaga already took care of you. Oh, looks pretty bad. You better get that fixed if you can.
It's one of those fun little things, trying it on everyone.
Don't remind me. I thought I was gonna be left behind when the hut flew the coop, but Baba Yaga picked me up later. Sure made her mad.
Were you happy to be picked up? I guess it's better to guard something than nothing, right? Does the rhyme still work?
You mean the hut of brown now sit down sort of thing the last time you was by?
Yeah.
Well, that don't work anymore. Just go up to the hut and it'll squat and let you in, if it wants you in.
Fair enough. Alright, so how's Baba been?
Back to her old self, if you knows what I mean. Other than a craving occasionally for flies and a distaste for frog legs, she's the same as ever. Call me Bonehead. I'm just hanging around like always.
Yep, it's good to see you.
Danger? Around here? Nah, must be your paranoia acting up again. This place is as cozy and safe as a coffin. You mean my eye? Not bad at all. I has to admit, you gave me a real gem.
Yeah. Wait, where did it go? Thought you had two before. Alright, so he's not gonna let us through.
Don't come back unless you got a reason to be here.
Alright. Let's head back to town. We climb this tree?
You get in some climbing
Nice.
practice, but you really can't see any more from up the tree than from the ground.
And it does eat into our stamina. That's nice. This is probably good for our strength and such. Not a bad way to spend some time. It saps away my health.
After
Oops. It's getting dark already, isn't it? That day just flew by. That's what going through crypts and dungeons and mazes and all that will do. I'd like to talk to the Rizulka right quick. Maybe I need to say one more thing to her and then that'll trigger the Lishita. No, Monty Python Rabbit! We can maybe see if Nikolai found Anna. Here we are.
Anna, I found you. Anna!
Bittersweet.
Nikolai, I've been trying to find you for so long.
I never stopped looking for you, Anna. Never.
Oh,
I love you, Anna. I loved you from the moment you smiled at me. And I will love you for always.
Oh, Nikolai.
also.
This time we will always be together.
Forever?
Forever.
the ghostly apparition vanishes.
Also, you were the only woman in town who was my age, so... out of the 12 people. Let's see if they'll come by one last time.
We came back one last
How about
time
that?
to thank you for reuniting us.
Yes, thank you so much. Without your help, I would have been lost forever.
I do not know how we can help you. This is the last you will ever see of us.
Huh.
If there is anything we can do for you, please ask.
Now's the time. Hello.
We waited so that we could thank you.
That's nice.
You have saved our deaths from being endless and meaningless.
How you doing, Anna?
I shall never again be lost and alone. Nikolai and I will find our way. Being a ghost is not bad when you have someone you love with you.
That's sweet.
I have been lost so long. I do not know how I can help you. Perhaps you can talk to my friend Olga. She knows everything that goes on in town.
I do need to pop in.
She married Boris Stovich, who owned the shop.
She did? She is such a lovely girl. And I'm sure they are happy together. Oh, Olga will be able to tell you many things about the town.
Alright, how about you, Nikolai?
I have not been so happy since the day of our wedding.
Even the fact that you got mauled by a night gaunt or a necrotar a couple hours ago.
It seems strange being a ghost. Still, it is better than being an old man who has lost his only love.
Would have been kind of entertaining to see him I wander through the forest and find him over the corpse of a necrotar being like, have you seen my Anna? Because he just destroyed the thing.
It has been so long, and I know so little of what goes on today. Still, some time ago, there was talk in town about a stranger moving into Borgov Castle. There was much talk and many rumors about who had moved in. I do not know whether your path will ever take you to the castle, but I do know of a secret passageway to there.
I've already been in there. I know about that.
I do not think anyone even saw the stranger. We only knew him as the Dark Master. It is an ominous title.
Can I get your hat?
You may of course take my hat.
The real hat or a ghost
I
hat?
have no further use for it.
Why do you still have it in your picture? Well, it's been real. Good luck in the afterlife together.
Farewell. May you never be lost.
Farewell. May you never be lonely.
Oh.
The ghostly apparition vanishes.
Yeah, we haven't found our Noir yet. Well, we did find our Noir, but we don't see her until the next game. Alright, so we got the hat now. I think I know who would look pretty darn sharp in this hat. And I don't have time to sneak there, apparently.
You feel a chill.
Oh, no thank you. Let's go back to town. Give him that thing tomorrow. I think a ghoul was rising out of the ground on that last screen. That's fun.
You feel it?
Nope. Thank you. Oh, he's not sapping my health away. That must be part of the update. Alright, we can't go around it on the screen. That's not good. Hold on. Is there an autosave for coming on this screen?
You feel it?
Alright. Just had to go up and around. Yeah, Nikolai. Oh, hello. Katrina.
It is good to see you again. I hope you are enjoying your visit to Mordavia.
About that never being alone.
You need to take better care of yourself, you know? It is very dangerous out at night.
Yeah, rock ghost just tried to kill me.
Why, you've been injured. Here, take this and drink it. It should help.
Thank you.
I would be most displeased. Sorry if something were to happen to you.
That's nice.
Come to me. I have something to show you.
Okay.
I warned you it is dangerous here at night and you do not listen. I intend to teach you a lesson.
What?
A strange feeling sweeps your body.
I think I know that feeling.
You realize that
frostbite.
you now know the frostbite spell.
Okay.
Perhaps that will help keep you alive when I am not with you.
I kind of get Morgan Webb vibes from her. Maybe that's why I like her so much. Gotta flirt with her, right?
You try out a few of your best lines on her.
You
Luckiest
flatter me.
delivery.
It is nice to have someone as handsome and attractive as you say such things to me.
All right, Katrina.
You tell her your name and a little about your adventure.
Gotta ask her about herself, too.
How fascinating. I have never met a true hero before. You must tell me more sometime.
Chief Thief's probably Adam Sessler. Yes, straight to the point.
You wish to see me again then?
Yeah.
Oh, perhaps we can meet again here sometime. I hope so.
Yeah. Tomorrow? Let's do it. So, like, where do you live?
I live in the castle north of town.
Boris says he's never heard of you.
Dreary place, I'm afraid.
What's up with the
The
castle?
castle was once home to the Borkov family. My family once served them, and so I am allowed to live there.
Plus, they had like 1,000 beds, so, you know, just pick a room and you're good. Dangerous?
I must go now. I hope we can meet again soon. I enjoy your company.
All right.
Before you can think to follow her, the young peasant girl has disappeared into the forest.
Okay.
You climb up over the wall and into the town.
That was an all right exchange. All right. I guess, yeah, we'll try Nikolai's place again. Don't need to sneak anymore, right? We just run around.
You carefully open...
Nice. It's like the first opening in real estate in Mordavia in probably a century. Never gonna be able to open this. There wasn't much to pick the locks on in Quest for Glory 3 now that I think about it. They didn't really carve out a lot of content for the thieves in that game, except for recovering the main treasures of the Simbani and Leopard Men people. But you could swap out a royal for a dinar or whatever it was, or I'm getting my currencies mixed up, centimes and royals. You could swap those out with the street performer, but that was about it. Wasn't a whole lot going on. All right, tomorrow. Let's go to the inn. I want to talk, rub elbows with more of the local folk. Those guys crack me up. Hey, it's the jester.
Have a seat. Wait, no, better leave the seats here. But why don't you sit down on one? This show can't get on the road until you get off your load. So sit a while and enjoy yourself. Or maybe just sit.
I love the terrible gnome before he gets funny show. I haven't listened to this in a very long time. What's taking some bad comedy?
Good evening, ladies and germs. A funny thing happened on the way to Mordavia. I got here. I walked up to the innkeeper here and says to the guy, "You know how lucky you are to have such a funny guy as myself staying here?" The innkeeper says, "No, but if you hum a few bars, I can fake it." You may as well laugh now. This act doesn't get any funnier. I sit down here for a meal and order some soup. When the waiter brings it in, I says, "Waiter, there's a fly in my soup." The waiter says, "Of course, that's the soup du jour." Am I going deaf in here? Or how can so many people sleep with all these lights on? Seriously, folks, I went to the doctor just the other day and he said he had some good news and some bad news. What's the good news, I asked. "You only have 3 months to live," said the doc. "That's terrible. What's the bad news?" I said. The doc replied, "I'm getting married." I know I had an audience when I came in here. Anyhow, show me a guy with 1,000,000 kopecks, and I'll show you a guy who's rich. Hey, you only had to listen to this material. I'm the one who had to stand here and take it. Anyway, thank you. You've been a swell bunch of seats.
Yeah, we need to help him.
The gnome has stopped speaking. Maybe he's finished telling his joke. You think about applauding, but you're not quite sure if you heard the punchline yet.
What a did you think of my performance? Was I hilarious or what?
Yeah, that's
Is
the
this
word.
a cemetery? I've had livelier times at funerals. Some help you were. Couldn't you at least have smiled a little louder? It's nights like these that make me feel like an inept idiot and a lousy laughingstock. I'd make more money digging graves. But what? And get out of show business?
Yeah, I think Igor's got the run on that in this town. Hello.
Pleased to meet you. I could tell by your outfit that you were no ordinary rube. Punny Bones, the name. Joke's a fair game. I'm a pro punster.
It's cool. So, what's your deal, Punny Bones?
I'm staying at this inn for a while until I find something here. I got the last store down the hall. Visit me sometime. I'm sure we can have a few laughs together.
Maybe one.
Be they ever so humble,
He's from Selmaria.
there's nobody stays home. I've been on the road so long, I have flat tires on my feet. I go wherever I can tell a good joke, and many places where I can't. Hey, my last tour was a great success. I outran everyone. But there's no business like show business. With me, the show must go on and on and on.
I wonder how they like differentiate between the good jokes and the bad jokes when they were writing all this stuff.
I got millions of them. Problem is, I can't remember most of them, and the ones I do remember should have been buried long ago.
Yeah.
I used to be worth my wit in gold, but, oh, it's a long story. Ask me about it some other time.
Alright, we'll go to his room later. I mean, to talk about it.
Leaving so soon?
It's for all the fish. I want to see what these guys thought about it. And then we'll get the after. This is the before he's funny response.
Well, you know I'm not a census taker over here, but there are no other gnomes in Mordavia.
Census taker.
No wonder.
Boo!
Yeah, when they show up, there goes the neighborhood. We have no need for gnomes here.
So
You
openly
guys are so
racist against
narrow-minded, You
gnomes.
could all look through a keyhole with both eyes. What gnome would want to work here? You guys have all the sense of humor of a wyvern with a hangover.
At the risk of waxing poetic, what need have we of fools?
Hey, you got a point. There are enough fools in here already to reach critical mass. If it pays to be ignorant, why are you guys so broke?
Somebody just shoot me.
I mean,
And just when I was going to invite you to my party, there's always room for one bore.
Oh, I'll tell you, he's rough, you know? Anyone could tell better jokes than that gnome did. Where's Shecky Green when you need him?
Shecky Green.
Look, I'd argue with you, but I never engage in a battle of wits with an unarmed man.
That's pretty good.
Guy's dying up there.
That's still pretty good.
I didn't get
The
anything.
guy's dying up there.
Hey, how could you? If ignorance is really bliss, you're the world's happiest guy.
That's not bad. When he's insulting them, it's not too bad.
Fellas, is it just me, or is Shecky's performance here lacking a certain sense of humor?
Are you kidding? He was rough. Get a day job.
You're right, and he wasn't very funny either.
What do you mean I wasn't funny? You guys wouldn't know a punchline if it hit you in the face.
I mean, they're here every night, and it's normally just them drinking and just drinking. You know, it's like this. It's not funny, but it's different. You know, just saying. I would enjoy it for one night at least. I need any more garlic?
You don't.
All right. If I don't get any response out of sleeping here tonight, then I might go outside. Let's see.
In your sleep,
There we go.
you seem to hear voices. Do you see him?
Yes, he is sleeping. Most likely in the inn, although it is hard to focus the vision enough to tell.
Boy, sounds
I
familiar.
do not understand why you did not just capture him in the first place. The charades you play are foolish.
Silence! To serve us, it will be for the best if he acts under his own free will. Why make an enemy out of a willing tool? Oh, but I forget. He is already your enemy.
Oh, what?
This is not someone to play games with, I say. If he finds out what is going on, he will never cooperate. Besides, you risk his death. Moldavia is a very dangerous place.
Especially for a pacifist.
I think he is quite capable of taking care of himself. Besides, I have ways of making him cooperate. As you well know, I will use them only if I must.
The voices fade off into oblivion.
Huh.
You awaken.
Well, I'm sure that was nothing. Let's head on out. It hasn't been a week yet, right? I don't know you any money. All right.
Still you remain.
Did they find Nikolai's corpse?
To tell.
So you are the son
Shapir.
of a sultan. Your stories are better than 1001 Nights.
I really am adopted royalty, but okay. That's fine. We already forgot about Nikolai.
Dr. Cranium is an idiot
All right.
and a madman. If you are wise, you will stay away from him.
I need to see Dr. Cranium. Thanks for the reminder there. Bergie. Bum. Close Encounters, anyone? Yeah, they were planning DLC for Quest 45, in which Punny would
I
be
believe
No
I'm on
Man's
the verge
husband.
of a major discovery.
Here it is.
It came to me last night.
Yeah, they abandoned
I believe that there is a formula which can be used to create
Rehydration.
a
Let's pull it up.
rehydration solution. Such a solution could be
Yes,
used.
I need it.
Of course.
I'll give you the formula.
Oh, Dr. Crane.
Just give it to me, my man.
Very
Alright, Osipi is Earth, Fire, Pizza, Earth, Fire. Earth, Fire, Pizza, Earth, Fire.
Yes, that sounds just right.
Sweet.
By the way, I could use some goo for one of my experiments. It would be most kind if you could bring me some when you return for the rehydration
I gave you the formula,
solution.
man, but yes. Give me some more flasks, by the way.
If
Of
you-
course. I got goo for you. Got goo for days. More goo than I know what
That
to do
is
with.
terrific! This is just what I need for my experiment.
Here we go.
As I promised, here is your rehydration solution.
Let's get to the monastery. I guess Igor is going to be there. We'll have to go tonight. Should I tell him about Shapir?
You relate the tale of your journey to Shapir. How you saved two
I sell the
cities
pizza
from
elemental
Vizier
also.
Ad Avis.
Except it's not official. It's not
Elemental
canon.
Minions.
Now you are talking science. The elements are the building blocks of everything in nature. I am sure I have never heard of anyone constructing creatures purely of a single element, but it certainly makes scientific sense.
It was pretty crazy.
You say this Adavis referred to a dark master here in Moldavia? I am sure I have never heard of such a one here. There are rumors of strange goings-on in the castle, but I do not credit such tales without scientific observation to back them up.
Alright.
Rehydration may prove to be a crucial step on the way to an even more important discovery: instant water.
Not more important than bringing my my Dama boyfriend's Dama boyfriend back from dehydration state.
Still you
remain. All right. All right, let's go see the... What can I give the hawk? Some corn or something? Don't remember if and how we interact with that creature. Let's go see the Rizolka again.
Hi again. I'd hoped you'd come back. It gets lonely here with no one to talk to but the fish.
Understand.
You know, we'd better not touch. I'd have to drag you to your death, and I really don't want to do that. You've been kind to me, and I like you.
I forgot to give Katrina those flowers. I was seeing Rizolka's naked body made me think of that. Let's talk.
You sure have been a lot of places. The only place I've been besides the lake is a swamp, and that's not exactly a tourist attraction.
True.
I may have been places while I was alive, but I can't remember back that far.
I think I know your name, by the way.
I swim a lot and comb my hair and look for people to drag to their deaths. It's not exactly a busy schedule.
And there's probably not a lot of people to do that to around these parts.
The swamp to the southeast is a very scary place. I swam there once out of curiosity. I was combing the weed and goo from my hair for weeks afterwards.
Yeah.
The will-o'-the-wisps were friendly enough, but those grasping arms, ugh. Weirdest of all were the creatures standing guard near some sort of tomb. Well, I'm not going back to that swamp for anything.
We might have to fight a couple of those things.
The guards near the tomb were really weird. They looked like they had been human once. Now I don't know what they are. Well, they aren't dead or undead, as far as I can tell. Just awful. It was great talking to you again. Come back soon.
You know what I realize I also need are some bones. Come to think of it. So we're gonna have to fight that one at least. Not sure. So maybe we shouldn't even bother going to Baba Yaga's quite yet. Where's Lishi? See if we can find Lishi. See if he'll ask us the Rizolka riddle.
Oops! 3 and 3 and 3 make 9. Who lives among the watery brine?
Rizolka.
Fishy, squishy riddles.
Where's the skeleton? There's a skeleton near the swamp.
In the lake.
Where's that? Give me a chance to answer. Oh, here we go. Rizolka.
1 and 2 and 3 make 6. Who hides her hut behind trick sticks? Magic message. Bushes here. In the ride with disappear.
Ah, the code. That's what we say to get past the fake bush outside of Baba Yaga's place. All right, let's see if we can't find this swamp skeleton. One screen away from the swamp. Bum 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 bum. Oh.
You pick up a single slimy bone.
Good call, Anthony. That's pretty clutch. Alright, doesn't change that we're still gonna have to fight at least one of those creatures, but for now we have our bone! Never tried grabbing that before, because there's so many bones when you have no issues with just fighting, killing everything that you see.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you.